Have you ever thought about where your produce comes from? Most grocery chains receive produce from various local and national farmers. In fact, there are about 3.4 million farmers in the United States today. But of that staggering number, only 45,000 are Black farmers. At the Better Buggy, we are a proud group of Atlanta-based Black-owned farmers, selling produce locally and nationwide. Our easy-to-navigate online platform makes it easy for you to make a one-time purchase or to simplify your life by subscribing to our weekly produce box. Whichever frequency you choose, you can order with confidence, knowing you'll receive 100% organic farm-fresh produce. If you're looking for a thoughtful gift for a loved one that they'd actually find useful, be sure to pop by our online store where you can snag a gift card your recipient can use to order their own produce and t-shirts. Ready to start supporting local Black-owned farms and making healthier food decisions? Visit thebetterbuggy.com now to start shopping.
Directly to Judge Cahill, who is addressing the courtroom in the sentencing of Derek Chauvin.
To emphasize the fact that determining the appropriate sentence in any case, and in this case, is a legal analysis. It's applying the rule of law to the facts of an individual and specific case. And that is why, as opposed to trying to being profound here on the record, I prefer that you read the legal analysis that explains how I determined the sentence in this case. What the case is, or what the sentence is not based on, is emotion or sympathy. But at the same time, I want to acknowledge the deep and tremendous pain that all the families are feeling, especially the Floyd family. You have our sympathies. And I acknowledge and hear the pain that you are feeling. I acknowledge the pain not only of those in this courtroom, but the Floyd family who are outside this courtroom and other members of the community. It has been painful throughout Hennepin County, throughout the state of Minnesota, and even the country. But most importantly, we need to recognize the pain of the Floyd family. I'm not going to attempt to be profound or clever because it's not the appropriate time. I'm not basing my sentence also on public opinion. I'm not basing it on any attempt to send any messages. A trial court judge, the job of a trial court judge is to apply the law to specific facts and to deal with individual cases. And so, Mr. Chauvin, as to count one, based on the verdict of the jury finding you guilty of unintentional second-degree murder while committing a felony under Minnesota Statute 609.19 subdivision 2 paren 1, it is the judgment of the court that you now stand convicted of that offense. Pursuant to Minnesota Statute section 609.04, counts 2 and 3 will remain unadjudicated as they are lesser offenses of count 1. As sentenced for count 1, the court commits you to the custody of the Commissioner of Corrections for a period of 270 months. That's 270. That is a 10-year addition to the presumptive sentence of 150 months. This is based on your abuse of a position of trust and authority, and also the particular cruelty shown to George Floyd. You are granted credit for 199 days already served. Pay the mandatory surcharge of $78 to be paid from prison wages. You're prohibited from possessing firearms, ammunition, or explosives for the remainder of your life. Provide a DNA sample as required by law. Register as a predatory offender as required by law. And then you will receive a copy of the order and also the attached memorandum explaining the court's analysis. Anything further from the state?
If this needs to be said, we just ask that it be executed forthwith.
Defendant is remanded to the custody of the sheriff to be transported back to the DOC or whichever custody is currently holding him. Anything for the defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. We are adjourned.
There you have it. The sentence has come down.
Okay, so many of you saw Derek Chauvin get sentenced today. He got 22.5 years in prison. So, there's a lot of people that are content with this. I'm not content because he literally lynched a black man in public. And as far as I'm concerned, Derek Chauvin should never, ever get out of jail. He didn't use a weapon on George Floyd. He used his knee. And he got away with choking many people in his police career. So George Floyd was the fatality. And y'all, what happened to the $20 bill, the fake $20 bill? You notice we haven't seen this thing all throughout the entire trial. You know why? Because I don't believe it was fake. It seems like they claimed that was the root cause of George Floyd getting arrested, but we have yet to see that $20 bill that was supposed to be fake. It's just amazing how it didn't come up much in this trial. Even after the fact, after the killing, we haven't seen this $20 bill. These folks are notorious for that. Tell you somebody did something and then you'll find out the entire thing was a straight up lie. So Peter Cahill, who was the judge in this case, he was the one that issued George, he spoke to George Floyd's family in court just before he gave Derek Chauvin the sentence of 22.5 years. Just understand, he's not going to serve that. He'll be out long before the 22 years. He's going to appeal this thing long before the 22.5 years. And don't expect this man to serve that kind of time. He is going to be out long before that. Don't even be surprised if by 2022, you'll see lawyers come forward to try to shorten his sentence, try to appeal the case, just like we're seeing with Amber Geiger. You're gonna see this with Derek Chauvin as well. So, I hope the family can find some closure. This is a horrible thing to go through. The whole world saw your brother, your cousin, your father lynched on TV. What a horrible thing. One day they will get past this. But you can see the emotional effect that's still on the family over this one person, Derek Chauvin. May he have the worst time behind bars. If I see Derek Chauvin again, it will definitely be way too soon. This man is an animal. And his mother attempted to get up in court and humanize him to everybody, and it just seriously didn't work. It did not work, not even close. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.